I don't got time to play around, alright, so let's jump straight up into the juice. Silksong! Now, I feel like I'm the only Hollow Knight fan out there that isn't vomiting foam out of his mouth when they saw this. Don't get me wrong, I'm extremely excited for Silksong, but man, the last few years there has been so much baby crying online about this title, to the point that it became annoying, and eventually I just kinda said to myself, yeah, I don't mind waiting another 5 years. But that's in the past. It is the present time, in case you didn't know. And Silksong looks like it's gonna be a lot of fun. It seems like the gimmick is going to be playing around with a bunch of wacky gadgets instead of the charm system. It looks like it has a lot of fun traversal methods. It has this cool lava race sequence, which looks sick. I'm hoping it's gonna be good, but let's be honest, it is going to be good. What are you worried about? Can I move on now?
Yes.
Yes?
Yes.
Alright,
Okay.
here I go. I like video games. There is quite a lot of fun stuff on the horizon that I'm genuinely excited for. In case you didn't know, there are more games out there than just this one. I know, shocker. So let's just zoom through a few of them, just like last year, a small little Foekoe Roundup. I of course got to start strong. I'm of course talking about Pokemon Scarlet and Pokemon Violet. I don't care. I really don't. RE4 Remake on the other hand, oh hell yeah, now you're talking my language. I think the biggest hurdle Resident Evil 4 Remake has to overcome is trying to keep what made the original so special and high regarded. This is a weirdo game that for some reason just works really well, and if they can capture at least 75% of the magic that made the original special, then Capcom will see dollar signs in their eyes, because I'm gonna buy 20 billion copies. Neon White, this one actually just came out. It's very fun. Dead Space 4 looks disgusting, but not as disgusting as Scorn, which I'm gonna be real, I'm too scared to show this since I don't want to be demonetized. Like, just take my word for it, okay? This game is goddamn gruesome. Sega finally hired the guy that put Sonic in Unreal Engine. Just look at the animation, man. This is amazing. Remember this one? Bam. Nice job, Blizzard. For some unknown reason, Overwatch 2 showed up with one of the coolest trailers ever made, up there with Zombies Chronicles and Piku Niku. But I'm still extremely hesitant on this one, man. I hope they can make the game actually fun instead of having the shit dick balls meta plaguing everything. And I also hope that Blizzard can fix up their current image, because stuff like this doesn't help. You know, this game might look very similar to Overwatch 1, but at least it's something, you know. Also, the PvP is going to be free to play, which is pretty cool. Alright, for real, what is the deal with shooters and trying to have hip, cool swagger boy dialogue? Man, this stuff is always cringe as hell, and Redfall isn't an exception. The last two PvE Left 4 Dead Call of Duty zombie type games sucked serious balls, but I'm still hopeful one can bring me back to the glory days. This one looks fun. It has some really cool set pieces, but it doesn't sound fun. The writing is just really annoying, but hey, you can always do worse, right? Wild Frost has some really cool art. I'm not too big into card games. The last one I really enjoyed was Inscription, but this one looks really charming. Cat video game that has no business looking this gorgeous. The Sons of the Forest, which is a sequel to The Forest. Now, I recently went back to this game, and it's pretty goddamn bad, but at the same time, it's also kind of funny. The sequel looks a lot more polished though. There are actual guns and more types of enemies, so I'm honestly kinda excited. And at the same time, Grounded, which is another survival game, is finally leaving early access, so that's 2 for 1. Can someone tell me what Nintendo is up to? They released 2 games recently with barely any content. Breath of the Wild 2 is still surrounded in a thick layer of fog, no mention of Mario Odyssey 2, but at least we got this. What is this? New Blood is still dominating the boomer shooter genre. Jesus Christ, man, calm down, you've already won. Atomic Heart still looks really dope. That Bethesda space game looks like a Bethesda space game. Last of Us 1 Remake looks exquisite. People are really mad that this one is $70 when the original version still looks and plays really good, which is a fair complaint, but at the same time, Babylon's Fall is also still $70, so I can't really blame Sony for for doing this. And last but not least, I want to talk about Devolver Digital. So the thing with this developer is that they release banger after banger after banger after banger after banger after banger after banger. The amount of high quality experiences they have put on the market is nutty. Not every single one of them is a winner, but even the quote-unquote bad titles aren't even bad, but just okay at its worst. And the last few years, Devolver Digital has been on fire, so I was really stoked to see what they had in store. And it did not disappoint at all. Holy hell! Cult of the Lamp is my most anticipated title this year. We live in a time where every single game gets delayed to the year 2077, but thankfully there are still shimmers of hope out there, especially in the indie scene. And this one really caught my eye, mainly because of its vibe and theming. It's a combination of Isaac and Animal Crossing, which sounds amazing on itself, but also just the art style and animation puts a giant smile on my face. The little I played of it in the demo was great, so definitely keep an eye open for this one. I betcha it's gonna be amazing, trust me. If you die in anger food, the enemy starts to do the Thanos twerk dance on you. So basically, this is going to be a masterpiece. This is a very arcadey style Hotline Miami inspired shooter where you just go bonkers, kicking and shooting everything in your path while you clear out rooms filled with enemies one by one. It has a lot of fun little mechanics and the environments are completely destroyable, but if they remove the Thanos twerk dance, I'm sorry, but it's gonna suck. I'm just telling you the truth. Skate Story looks mesmerizing. McPixel 3, I mean, sure, I'll watch PewDiePie play it again. Terra Nil is this reverse city builder about building up an ecosystem. Gunbrella. This game is made by the people that made Gato Roboto, which is a very cute little game. I don't know how you can't be sold on the concept of a gun umbrella that you can use as a zipline hook, a shield, a glider, and a gun. Come on, that sounds awesome. And if it's gonna be as good as Gato Roboto, then this one is going to be another slam dunk. There isn't much to go off, but the little they showed, it looked like a lot of fun. I'm excited. Also, don't forget about Plucky Squire and Don't Starve with Guns, alright? Now, let's back up for a second, and bam! Look at that monstrous lineup, straight up bangers after bangers. Devolver Digital, if you're watching this, I am putting all my faith into you guys. Please don't fuck it up.